That's the stuff. Hostess. Whew, I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Tomorrow's the final match. We're really gonna have to keep our spirits up, because that's gonna be one tough match. So I propose that we go to the bar and let it all hang out, so to speak. Heh. I like the way you think, good sir. I should like to join you. So this is adult logic. We've got some stuff we have to do, so not tonight for us, I think. No problem. See you later, then. We'll meet up with you tomorrow morning out front, as always. Good night, my sweethearts. Do-do-do-do-do. Now, let's see. I'll bet Niall's waiting for us, so why don't we go back to the Liberal News Service and see what he has to say? Yeah. Hopefully he's managed to learn something useful about those Intelligence Division members. Hopefully. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-da-da-da-da. I want to get good seats for my wife and I, so I'm camping out at the front of the line. I'm such a love-struck son of a gun. Camping in the bathroom with tripwire. That's what we're doing. Well, you guys, tomorrow is the final match. You nervous? It seems you've amassed quite a following. Good luck tomorrow. Good times. I don't think there were too many people cheering for that team of Sky Bandits. Plenty of people cheering against them, though. Judging by the dine when they lost. Have to admit, though, they put up a heck of a fight. Here's hoping they rethink their lives a bit, because they could really go places. Bum. Oh man, the team I was cheering for lost again. I must be cursed or something. There sure are a lot of soldiers walking the streets. Did something happen? Yeah, the Vita port gave them different portraits. More like anime style. Nowhere near as good in my opinion. Come to think of it, First Lieutenant Schwartz was always a very devout member of the church. I saw her there numerous times during Mass. I want to get some shopping done at Edel's, then get the heck out of here. Tough being on guard duty during the tournament, what with people everywhere. Everywhere! Everywhere I go, shadows falling for me. 25 years old, my mother, God bless her soul. I just wanna fly. If I didn't have to work, I'd have loved to participate in the tournament with Zen. So you guys have to fight extra hard. For me. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And I went to all the trouble of coming out here to search for a job, too. Every place I go around here, they're all caught up in the festival. No one's even thinking about hiring. Maybe it's a sign from above telling me not to work. I don't know about that. The Royal Guardsmen were chased out of the castle. I'll just bet it was because Duke Dunan was getting jealous of their popularity. Anton's starting up his old habits again, man. I say he's looking for work, but what he's actually looking for is himself. That's too bad. We've got to really keep a close eye on the city to ensure there are no further terrorist incidents. No more major incidents. Wow, I didn't think we'd see a Dark Horse entry make it all the way to the championship. I can hardly believe my eyes. Mom sure gets tired quick. She's so lazy. Before we go home, I think we'll stop in the park. I could use a rest. It's been a while since I played that long with my kid. So tomorrow's the championship. I'm already planning a special edition Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! You know what I'm talking about? Come to think of it, First Lieutenant Schwartz was always a very devout member of the church. I saw her there numerous times during Mass. Mass, not to be confused with ass. You know what I'm talking about? I wish they'd keep people like Olivier and all those embassy folks under lock and key, so we could all breathe a little easier. How does he keep getting out anyway? Honestly. The world may never know. The world is a vampire. Isn't Phoebe just awful? I guess I'm not one to talk, though, as I feel the same way about that black-haired boy. That boy seriously looks like he needs some of Mama's love. The hell? Isn't that black-haired boy out there amazing? He's cute, but he has this cool composure about him too, you know? I just want to hug him tight. Oh boy. That can't be good. But okay, well, what do we got going on around here, man? When are they gonna hunt down and arrest these terrorists? I mean, that attack on the Central Factory was horrible! Horrible. After the birthday celebration, the manager suggested we take a trip to Bose for store research. I'd love to go personally and see the infamous Bose market with my own two eyes. Usually she'll just spout out trendy marketing ploys, but this time I think she may be onto something. Cool. It's good to be onto something on occasion. Where to go today? Analyst is here! Well, hello, new recruits. I've got to say, you put up one great fight. You really deserved that win today. Let's try it again sometime and see if your luck holds. Indeed. The clash of two tirelessly honed fighting styles is such a spectacle. You can almost feel the two fighters' pent-up energy swelling forth and bursting all over one another. Okay. I'm gonna cheer for Bigfoot Man. Mommy's gonna cheer for the man in the red mask. Bigfoot Man? Is she talking about Zen? It'd break his heart if someone called him that to his face. Bigfoot Man. So what should I make for dinner tonight? Gotta stock up, don't you know? Don't you know, don't you know? Katie's Guide to Savoring Delicious Tea, rule number 4. Measure your tea. It varies based on the leaves you're using, but a general rule of thumb is that 1 cup gets 1 teaspoon. If you have too many leaves, the tea is bitter, and if there are too few, it's bland city. If you use a large number of leaves over too short a time, you'll end up with the flavor suppressed by all the bitterness. We're learning how to make tea! It's a good time. My sister can't sing, so that means she has to suck at selling tea, right? Right? Uh-huh. Dorothy's in here. Hey guys, I got some of the best shots of you in that last match. You'll see them in the tournament special edition. Coming soon to a newsstand near you. Don't miss it. I would never miss it. There's always so many people out around tournament time. The store manager's happy about that, I'm sure. I would think so. I would think so. Ba, 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 ba. Museum. A package postmarked from Bose arrived for the director just a moment ago. Uh-oh. If you'll excuse me, I need to make sure he gets it right away. Units of measure, 2,000 pounds of Eastern soup, wonton. Mass a televangelist carries to the masses. 1 billigram. Wonton style. Did you know that long ago, at the height of ancient civilization, humans lived side by side with other intelligent beings? We refer to them as the ancient dragons. Their descendants were known to be living in the Bose region as recently as a few decades ago, but we haven't had any sightings of them recently. That sucks. Dragon style. Stop dragging your feet. I finally stumbled upon a few books I've been meaning to reference in my research. It's been a very successful day. I've just got to get to cracking these old languages now. Have fun with that. The old tongue and such. Ba 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 ba. I'm not reading that! Tomorrow, I was thinking of taking in the tournament's final match. It should be an exciting one. My ticket has already been secured, so now we wait. Now we play the waiting game. Which I hear has some really good DLC. Ba-na-na. Patrols from Royal Army personnel seem more common around here as of late. Especially when you have tourists hammering a math teacher's level slider and chopping up an office worker's protractor and sawing a painter's abacus and blowing up a firefighter's taco. Combine that ominous sight with all the recent incidents, and I'm sure you can understand why everything makes me very uneasy now. So, settle down, dude. Gonna be alright, I promise. The army has stepped up their police presence in the city. Yeah, I've noticed that. The army told us they needed our cooperation in protecting the Arce. Of course, I don't see how helping the army is going to benefit my business at all. Peyton's a special maintenance engineer who used to work on the Arce. The army seized the ship after the coup, and he's been depressed about it ever since. The Royal Guardsmen used it, but it was originally made for the royal family. Good to know, man. Good to know. Sorry, I know I shouldn't dump this on you, but I needed to say it to somebody. I want to keep running tests on the Arce, so I hope all this muckety-muck gets wrapped up ASAP. It's Tiffy time! I heard lots of juicy tidbits about the Arce from Peyton. Isn't it an amazing ship? And still supposedly unfinished. If the army weren't around, I'd gladly give you the grand tour of it. The grand tour. I'm truly in awe of every one of the engineers who worked on making the Arce. It's simply amazing. I'd love to work on a project that big one day. Ba-ba-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Anybody over here hanging out? We're going to start stepping up our city patrols starting today. We're going to smoke those Royal Guardsmen refugees out of their hidey holes one way or another. Good luck with that. Howdy ho, Ranger Joe. Ba-ba-ba-ba-boom. So essentially, we want to go to the news building. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I've seen those black-armored soldiers going in and out of the castle before. But who are they? I bet they're pool experts. I bet that's what they are. So, next delivery is... Whoa! Is it evening already? I better hurry up. You better, man. Oh, well. Fine, be that way, you turkey. Apparently, our security duties in the city are to be much more rigorous as of tonight's shift. We've been ordered to step up our efforts as much as we can, since the terrorists have yet to be caught. Why the hell do we have to go around wiping the Special Ops' asses? Let them clean up their own mess. Indeed. Rage Darling went live. Apparently our security duties in the city are to be much more rigorous from here on out. We'll be under Captain Almathea's orders. Colonel Richard certainly is a busy man. I would think so. If you see anyone you suspect might be a member of the Royal Guard, please let one of us know immediately. Tell me what to do. Colonel Richard seems to be having a devil of a time finding the Royal Guardsmen. The Royal Guardsmen have been popular with the citizens for a very long time. The new intelligence division is going to run into trouble trying to get the people of the city to cooperate with them. Bracer or not, I'll arrest you if you do anything suspicious. Got it? Well. That's a fine how-do-you-do. I don't like to be a wet blanket during such a festive time, but I have my orders, and I intend to follow them. Civilian cooperation is greatly appreciated. Cooperation? We received a notice from the Royal Army. It seems the soldiers are ramping up their patrol activities as of today. Please take care out there, and try to come back as soon as you are able. Naturally. Bum, 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 bum. Nobody's ever in the bottom rooms for whatever reason. It's Kurt! Hey. Zin the Immovable may have stolen the spotlight, but you're the ones I really noticed. You guys fought amazingly well today. You showed a lot of skill and teamwork out there. Indeed we did. And it was freaking awesome. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, good times. Honestly, I can't imagine where he gets all this energy from. He's been this way for as long as I've known him. You'd think he'd calm down as he got older. I am so tired of putting up with my dad these past 2 days. Isn't just knowing who won good enough? Do we really have to go watch the matches? Well. Apparently they're not really into the spirit of things. Tomorrow's the final match at long last. If I'm right, the Special Ops team is going to win it all. I'd stake my reputation on it. Tomorrow we meet at the door at 0900 hours sharp. That's 9 o'clock for those of you down in Beaver City. I need to make sure everyone knows. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Oh, that he beat me that time. Sucks, man. I failed the entrance exam for the Fisherman's Guild. You failed? What a loser! What kind of fisherman are you? I'm going to have to practice harder and try again. On top of everything else, I haven't seen my wife since this morning. It's been a really rotten day. That's a shame. How do you fail an entrance exam on something you actually enjoy doing? It's just like, what the freak, dude? What the freak? 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 Ba-bum. Colonel Richard is a highly respected officer. He's a true patriot of the Kingdom of Liberl. Say so, man. If you see anyone suspicious, you let me know right away, alright? Yeah, sure, I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that. Do-do-do-do. I thought I was gonna have to camp out overnight to get some good arena seeds, but my husband lined up for me. It's too dangerous for a woman, he said. Uh-huh. Well, that's men for you. And husbands are doubly bad. Freaking husbands! They're the worst. I'll tell you what, man. Colonel Richard has that captain. You know, the one with those squinty-looking eyes. She's got this condescending air about her that just doesn't sit right with me. Why does the Colonel keep her around all the time? Wow. Don't use the tournament as an excuse to get too rowdy now, you hear? I'll try to control myself. Oh hey, it's you guys. I hear you made it to the finals. Congratulations! But this is no time to celebrate. Thanks. Thank you. Apparently you were quite showstoppers too. And I was cheering for you. Of course, so I can't hold my nose up high for a while. Shaylee's team's gonna take it all. Now it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to full-on victory. Yeah, like it's really that easy. Well, you've gotten this far. Don't see why you wouldn't win the championship. I mean, you guys got the goods, yo. Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. Oh, okay. I think we will definitely need it, but I digress. I'm going out with my wife tomorrow, so that means I have to get all this work done today. Have at it, sir. Ever since that exclusive in the Liberl News, Colonel Richard's been quite popular. He's won over a lot of people, both young and old. Fun. Some soldiers came by earlier and told me I had to close my store at 9 o'clock. Apparently there's a curfew now. What bar ever made any money closing their doors at 9? The final fight is tomorrow. Tomorrow you need to go home. Eat a good meal. Tonight you need to go home. Eat a good meal, get plenty of rest, and pray. Okay. Are you for true? Heaven's tears, I couldn't possibly drink with Shira any harder or faster than I do. An evening of drinks with her is a bacchanal beginning in Elysium and ending in, well, vomit. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I've been eating Shorty's cooking for decades, and I'm still not tired of it. Shorty? Shorty? So what shall I make for dinner? Baked potatoes and sautéed mushrooms sounds good. Oh, okay. Replace the mushrooms with pretty much anything else, and I'll take some. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. How you doing? Estelle, Joshua, I offer my congratulations on advancing to the championship bout. It's a shame to hear of Kurt's loss, but I hear it was a very good match. Was it ever? Yeah, it was pretty intense. I wouldn't go patting it on the back just yet. We weren't better than Kurt, not by a smidge. True. We just got lucky. We had Sin along with Olivier's guns and magic to cover for our mistakes. They're the only reason we've made it as far as we have. I don't know about that. You two are very humble. A rare quality these days. By the way, have you learned any more information? Well, we talked a reporter from the Liberal News into collecting some intel on our behalf. Behalves. On my behalf and his for us. We were just about to check in with him and see what he found out. The Liberal News. You have friends in relatively high places, it would seem. I look forward to your report. Naturally. No new jobs. Tomorrow's the big match. Don't go out there and embarrass the Bracers now, you hear? Not that I think you guys will, of course. We would never. Hey, everybody. We lost, but we lost in a good fight. No regrets. Go win the championship, guys. That's the plan, Stan. We're really cracking down on security from now on. We don't want to see anything else happen, you know? Oh, you're Bracers. Well, don't try to play hero or anything. Legend of hero, even. If you truly love fishing and have even a modicum of skill, we will welcome you. Except for that one guy, apparently. Today's applicants have skill, no doubt, but they lack a true burning passion for the holiest of pastimes. What's become of the world that fishing should be relegated as a mere weekend hobby? I don't know, man. Tomorrow's our introductory course for novice anglers. Anyone is welcome to join. Hope we can convey to you the true joy of fishing. Kind of like the joy of painting. Yesterday's entrance exam had some great weather for fishing. I was supposed to be a proctor, but I couldn't resist casting in. Casting in. Are those like boat oars? I guess. That's interesting. Shut up, sir. No one likes you. I've seen a lot of these soldiers in black creeping around. Ever since the Queen got sick, they've been out in droves. Are they part of that Royal Anti-Terror Squad, or whatever the heck it's called? That match between him and the Sky Bandits, holy crap! I bet the Royal Army's got the championship again. Personally, I was all about the bracer-on-bracer action today. That was a hell of a match. You usually don't get to see fights like that. I think the Bracers are going to win tomorrow. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. These seasonal part-time positions pay pretty well. Of course, the trade-off is that I don't get to watch the martial arts competition. That's a shame. Hello, step right up. What kind of ice cream do you fancy today? Ice cream. My whole shop is falling apart and no one's been available to fix it due to the tournament. I'd try selling something, but it'd have to be displayed on the ground at this point. Seems my life revolves around trouble. Sorry to hear that, sir. I'm eager to see who will win the tournament, of course. But what I'm really looking forward to is seeing how much money I'll be able to make tomorrow. Oh. It's like you're set on that. The martial arts competition seems livelier than ever this year. You can feel the energy in the air. All the customers who come to pick up their orders just can't stop talking about it. I don't know how good an idea it was to let the Sky Bandits into the competition, though. Yeah, it may not be the smartest thing, but it happened, and that's the way it goes. Can do nothing about it now. Is it evening already? Nope, the sun's just taking a break. There's your sign. The days fly by so quickly as you get older, it seems. How you doing? I heard that all these anti-terrorist countermeasures are keeping General Morgan real busy. Busy, busy, busy. Everybody's busy. Madame and Rianne always look forward to the Queen's birthday celebration and the Master's homecoming. He's only able to return home for a very short time during the season, you see. I've heard not a peep from my husband, who's stationed on the bow side of the Hawking Gate. So, yeah, you can pretty much guess who that is, even though it hasn't really been mentioned yet. It's the first time I've been so cut off from him since the war ended. Whatever is going on here? Grandma's not feeling so well. I hope she's okay. I'm sure she'll be fine. She just misses her husband. There are a lot more soldiers on patrol than usual, and more than any other year, too. How come? The harbor is supposed to be absolutely stunning at night. It says so in the guidebook. Seems we can't go to the harbor. That's too bad. I haven't seen Colonel Richard since he went into Grancell Castle. If he's here for anti-terror planning, shouldn't he be out at the Herb Royal Fila? You'd think. Or maybe Her Majesty asked him to stay because she can't count on Duke Dunan worth a damn. Sounds about right? Sounds about right.